Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Set Free from Trap Ministry. I am on here to share about prayer in the church. What does the Bible say about prayer in the church? So that is the message about prayer in the church. That's what I'm on here to share about prayer. What does Jesus Christ say about prayer? Because prayer is abused in the church. So that's what I'm going to share. This is the introduction about prayer in the church. Alrighty. So that's what I will be sharing on here. I'm set free from the trap ministry about prayer in the church, what real prayer is. Because in the church, we don't, nobody is listening to Jesus. Nobody's listening. Prayer is really about what the person is saying. How do you even know that? How do you even know that God is? They're not listening to him. They're not listening to Jesus. They doing all the talking. They're doing all the talking. How do you even know that the prayer request got through? Prayer is not about just talking, 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 talking. And that, like in the church, they try to explain stuff to Jesus, like he don't know, like he don't know what you need help with, and nobody is listening. Nobody is listening to what nobody is listening to what Jesus is saying. So prayer in the church, real prayer, is listening and obeying the voice of God. I'm in Psalms. I'm in Psalms 85. It says, I will listen. So it's Psalms 85. Psalms 85, verse 8. I will listen to what the Lord God is saying. His precious peace to his people and his faithful servant. Do not let them turn to folly. Surely his salvation is near those who fear him. The fear of the Lord is beginning with wisdom and knowledge. So, real prayer is listening to Jesus. Real prayer is listening to the voice of Jesus Christ. But in the church, nobody is listening to Jesus. So how do you know that your prayer request got through? If you're talking. Psalms 85, David shares, I will listen. I will listen to what the Lord God is saying. So real prayer is listening and obeying the voice of God as he speaks out of his word. That's real prayer, according to the Bible. But I'm praying in the church that people will be quiet and listen to Jesus. We don't have to break it down and explain stuff to him. He already know. He said, submit your prayer request. When you submit your prayer request, supplication and thanksgiving, he wants you to listen to him. But nobody in the church is listening to Jesus. They're not listening. They're doing all the talking, and people get frustrated because they don't think God heard them. But you're not listening to him. Real prayer, prayer in the church, real prayer is listening to the voice of God and obeying as he speaks out of his word. This is Set Free from the Trap Ministry, where real freedom is only in Jesus Christ. Bye bye.